Hey guys, it's been a minute since I've posted anything long form, so I figured we'll do a 2025 update of my Celica. So my 7th gen Toyota Celica, the bumper is still blue. That's going to be remedied here pretty quickly. I have added the TRD hood spoiler. Yes, it is authentic. It's not one of the Chinese ones that you find on eBay. I got really lucky and I found it in Georgia of all places. It is a tsunami hood scoop, TRD front bumper, PIAA lights in the TRD fog light area. It's a tight fit, but they do fit. I have added the JDM corner lights. I don't know if those were on there in my last update video. Still rocking the TRD wheels with the TRD big brake kit. Really good fitment. I kind of like that slightly tucked in look. Not a big fan of like all the crazy wild camber and stuff. I'm pretty old school when it comes to my wheels and how they look on the body. Full TRD body kit, wing, action package. Still got the JDM rain guards, and yeah, they still don't do anything. They are worthless. Sports lid, which you guys already know. Rear disc conversion. The Celica Red Edition seats from the UK. They do have the airbag there, but I removed everything for the airbag and kept the plastic piece. Full black interior swap. When I originally showed the car, there was like a bunch of splatter paint and stuff on the center console. I have changed that to a solid gloss black. I have my gauges down there now. Let me just get in the car real quick. So I have gauges down here. As of right now, it's 2 oil pressure gauges. This one is wired up to work. This one is not. I'm gonna put a second gauge here. Probably gonna do some type of air fuel ratio or something. My radio, this old school Premier Pioneer radio, has a built-in volt gauge. So I'm not running a volt gauge in the car down here. It's all up here. I kind of feel like oil pressure gauges and volt gauges are a must. This is out of a 6th generation Celica. The center console here. You can get this out of a Camry, get this out of a 6th gen Celica. The 6th gen Celica's ones, however, are spring loaded. You guys can see, right? The ones in the Camry are not. So there's a big difference there if you care. I don't really care. I just came across this in a 6th gen at the junkyard, and I came across one in a Camry for my 5th gen Celica. Yes, there is a second Celica. That will be on the channel at some point. New steering wheel with the red stitching, black, whatever, dash protector, whatever you want to call it. TRD sports pedals, the Celica floor mats, both sides, front and rear. The dash kit, or the dash cover, if you guys want to know, is here by Dash Designs. But yeah, red stitching on the shift knob, weighted shift knob, Razzo short shifter still. If you guys want to know, this part all right here is hand painted. I need to kind of fix this circle part right here. It's kind of like odd shaped or whatever. But yeah, all of that is hand painted on. So that way I know, high, low, and everything else. I can't stand seeing this part like where it's just painted and all this is off and gone. I don't like how that looks. I understand why it goes away, but yeah, I can't do that. But yeah, like I said, full black interior, or charcoal gray interior, whatever you want to call it. I took the JBL thing right here, the idea of that JBL logo, and I put an Alpine logo there because I am running Alpine Type X front speakers. I am running, those are components, and I'm running component Alpine Type S speakers in the rear. Yes, I did add that tweeter because it came with that tweeter. I did have a gauge here, this is where my oil pressure gauge originally set, and I fiberglassed a whole new piece here for this. That didn't quite work. When I decided to add the second gauge to it, I decided to add him down here and put the stock gray back on both sides. You guys can see right there. There's the black one that I painted. I do need to get some paint and stuff and paint this up because I don't like how this is gray and then the rest of the car is black, right? If the top was just gray and then this was black, I would be okay with that because it doesn't really flow with the rest of the car as far as the back side goes. The red Celica seats have Celica etched into them as well. I've wanted these seats for as long as I wanted a 7th gen Celica. These are kind of my dream seats, so I got those. I don't know, TRD big brake kit, Scion, 1st generation Scion TC. I don't know if I mentioned that. 03, 05 tail lights, Euro fog lights, TRD rear license plate holder. I did shave. This is from a 2000 to 2001 Celica trunk garnish, and I shaved it completely, so it doesn't say Celica. I removed the badges here. I do need to clear coat this whole trunk and sand and blend and stuff like that, but it is colored, right? So I'll be taking care of that here pretty soon. The car was resprayed before I got it, and whoever resprayed it just masked up the logos where it says Toyota and then GT. They just masked it up, and that was it. So when I debadged it, there was like a bunch of like glue and stuff that had been, I guess, like painted over or something, and so I'm going to address that whenever I paint the front bumper. Still have the TRD rear TRD muffler. I want to extend it about an inch or two out so it lays flush with the TRD rear valence. There are two versions of that muffler. There's a short version, the one that I have, and then there's a longer version that's supposed to go with the rear valence. So that's why it's an inch and a half shorter. Stubby antenna right here. Actually, I found this. I don't know what this is. I found this at a junkyard. So on a 7th gen Celica of all things. So I grabbed it, knowing that it would fit. TRD wheel. I got a little bit of curb rash I need to take care of. Yeah, that's a whole story within itself. And yeah, sun visor. Sunroof visor is still from a 6th generation Toyota Celica. However, I plan on swapping over to a 7th gen one. I have about 3 7th gen sunroof visors, but I want to change the gasket on them because the gasket is completely shot. So if you guys know of what this gasket is, you guys know a part number or material or whatever this gasket is called. I know it's a rubber gasket, but if it has like a specific name or something, please let me know. But yeah, nothing engine wise done yet, just all exterior and stuff. Girlfriend has a 2012 Mini Cooper, so I get a lot of my boost and turbo and choo-choo noises, or whatever you want to call it, from the Mini Cooper. But yeah, oh, the trunk. So as the car is locked, no, I'm not going to edit any of this. This is raw and uncut, baby. So what is powering those Type X speakers is this Alpine PDX V9 5-channel amp. So it's a 4-channel and a mono block, so 5-channel amp. I don't have a subwoofer in here anymore. I traded them to a buddy of mine for some calipers for the 5th gen Celica. So as of right now, this whole piece, I am making a fiberglass piece. I got a spare one of these from a 2000 Celica in the junkyard, and I'm fiberglassing a whole subwoofer here. So It's probably going to be a Alpine Type 8 or an Alpine Pancake 10, something like that here, to kind of finish powering everything up. And I was able to keep my trunk space, still got the mats down there, and still got the net for cargo. And yeah, whatever I decide on, it's going to end up being like a ported box to help push air and stuff out of it. So yeah, that's what's powering everything. And yes, I still do have the TRD replica rear strut bar. It is all behind here. So yeah, the trunk now is completely closed off. It might as well not even be a hatchback anymore. So yeah, don't know what else to say except for watch your fingers. So yeah, this is the update, 2025 update for my 2001 7th generation Toyota Celica, or Celica. And yeah, man, I don't know what else to say about it. Tsunami scoop, I don't know if I mentioned that. Celica tsunami scoop. She does need a bath. I get it. She does need a bath. But yeah, I'm doing stuff on the Matrix right now. So Matrix has been completely stripped down. Matrix is getting full paint. So yeah, I don't know what else to say, except for, as always, enjoy your day, man. Have a fantastic day. Make the most out of it. Hug your loved ones, and I'll see you guys next video. And as always, cut it out. Later, everybody.